Hey evening everyone, my name is Jay Goforth and welcome to the Go Forth America channel. Tonight we're going to be discussing just the beginning of Miss Kamala Harris. The lady who's probably going to be the next president of the United States, since we know that Sleepy Joe is not going to be able to handle the position for much time. So let's dive into just the beginning of Miss Harris's career and see what she was all about and how she got to where she is. In 1994, while serving as the Alameda County Deputy District Attorney, Kamala Harris had a so-called affair with a prominent, powerful, and connected politician named Willie Brown, who President Bill Clinton actually called, quote, the original Slick Willie. She was a mere 29 years old, and Mr. Brown was 60. An outlandish 31 years her elder. During the affair, Willie bought her a brand new BMW, and before appointing Kamala to two very lucrative positions, the Unemployment Insurance Appeals Board, which paid $57,088 a year, and the California Medical Assistance Commission, a post which paid $72,000 a year. So at 29 years old, just for those two positions, Miss Harris had an annual income of $169,088 and was introduced to many of California's top politicians and business tycoons of the day. Mr. Brown served over 30 years in the California State Assembly, 15 of those as its Speaker. He became the first African American to hold the office of mayor in San Francisco from 1996 to 2004. The Chronicle called Brown, quote, one of San Francisco's most notable mayors, adding that he had, quote, celebrity beyond the city's boundaries. Which the Sacramento Bee had to say of Brown, the measure of his flamboyance is he'll go to a party with his wife on one arm and girlfriend on the other. While he was the mayor in 2003, Willie had a child with his campaign's chief fundraiser, a 30-year-old white lady named Carolyn Carpenetti. The relationship between Kamala and Willie was in the public eye, and they claim Mr. Brown and his wife Blanche were estranged at the time, but Blanche was by his side when he won the office of mayor in San Francisco, and they are still married today. When recently asked what she thought of Harris being named as Biden's running mate, she just laughed. In 2004, Kamala assumed the position of district attorney after Willie had elected her as a candidate. Mr. Brown was quoted as saying, I certainly helped her win her first race for DA. I've also helped Pelosi and Feinstein throughout the years. Kamala was dating talk show host and naval veteran Montel Williams in the mid-2000s. They happened to be the same age at the time. And now at 56, she is married to a powerful San Francisco attorney, Doug Emmenhoff, a 56-year-old white man, so at least she's open-minded. We'll at least give her that. But my problem is this. If she would prostitute herself for money, position, and power to a man 31 years older than her when she was 29, how much money or power could it cost for a foreign country, possibly an enemy of our nation, to buy her or her influence over our country? This is just a quick thought. It just seems to me like her integrity at that time was in question, as it was for much of the time that she was district attorney. Our next video will dive into her horrible and questionable tenure as the DA of San Francisco. We will look into her questionable case of why she had to throw out thousands of drug-related cases in her crime when her crime lab was brought into question when the man was stealing cocaine from her crime lab, and she tried to cover it up because she was trying to run for a higher office. So it ended up being, even some of these people had already been convicted and serving time, and they had to throw out hundreds, if not close to 1,000, just close to 1,000 cases. We'll also be discussing Stephen Mnuchin's bank while she was in her tenure, and why she declined to pursue the death penalty for a man that murdered San Francisco police officer Isaac Espinosa. When Dianne Feinstein gave a eulogy and criticized Harris, those in attendance gave her a standing ovation. But later on that year, Harris would not support the 2 ballot initiatives that would ban the death penalty in California. So it comes to question why she would not pursue the death penalty for a man who murdered a police officer, but she would not go for the 2 initiatives to ban the death penalty. So that's just a few things that we'll dive into on the next video. I appreciate you guys joining in. I hope that did bring a little bit of the situation to light for how she got into politics and how she moved up into the politics in California so quickly. So I just want to say God bless you all, God bless America, and keep going forth, America. Have a good day.